Hi, I'm Ann Risney Morgan with Risney Photo and Design. Welcome to my studio. Today's video is going to talk about how to prepare for your photo shoot. I get a lot of calls that say, what do I wear, how do I prepare, that sort of thing. So I thought today what I'd do is I'd tell you about it a little bit. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is the basic clothes kind of thing. If you wear solids, it's going to be more about you as opposed to the clothes. Now, with today's styles, there's all kinds of things. You can have patterns on your shirts, there's stripes, there's, bright colors, dark colors, muted colors, those kinds of things. And of course, I want these pictures to be all about you, so we want to not draw too much attention to the clothes, but still have it be cool, okay? So, the thing to think about if you want to look good in the pictures is think more in terms of solids. I like bright colors personally myself. I'm more of a bright color person, thus the lime green. But if you don't like bright colors and you want to wear black, black is actually a great color. White is actually a great color. The thing is if you do your entire wardrobe that you bring and everything you bring is black or everything you bring is black, gray, and white, you won't have any chance for any type of pop of color or a bit of a variation going on. So think variety too, okay? Another thing to think about is stripes, all right? A lot of clothes have stripes on them. You really have to think hard about wearing a shirt that has stripes. If you wear stripes that go across, the horizontal stripe thing, it's going to make you look wider. So if you are a person that is not rail thin, I would think twice about wearing stripes going this way. There aren't too many things actually that have stripes going this way except for referee shirts, etc. But you might just want to stick away from stripes unless you are a very rail thin person and you're actually trying to add width to your body, okay? Another thing would be lots of pattern. If you wear a t-shirt, for instance, that's got like tons of pattern going on, the picture is going to be more about the t-shirt as opposed to your face. Whereas if it's a more solid or something a little more simpler, it's going to be more about you as opposed to this wild t-shirt. Now, a couple of wild t-shirts is fine because that's what it's about if that's what your style is. But I'm just telling you to try to change it up a little bit, have a little variety. Another thing you want to be absolutely certain about is the fit. Don't pull something out of your closet that was there last year and assume it's going to fit this year. What you need to do is you need to try on your outfits. Look in the mirror. Decide, do I still look good in this? Does this still fit? So that what you end up with is something that looks good in the camera. If you look in the mirror and it doesn't look exactly right, it's not going to look right in the camera. So make sure you try the stuff on. And that goes for brand new clothes too. If your mom goes out and just goes and shops for you, especially guys. Guys tend to let mom go shop sometimes. They'll come home with a shirt that, was the size they wore last time they went shopping. And then they get to the photo shoot, we rip the tags off, and sure enough, it doesn't fit. I've had that happen. So you don't want that to happen to you. Make sure you try the stuff on ahead of time. And while we mentioned the new clothes type of thing, make sure you take the tags off before you get here. I don't always have scissors handy. We don't want to rip the clothes type of thing. If you get brand new clothes, go ahead and take all the tags off before you get here. Okay, now, speaking of clothes and what is slimming, if you're a little bit heavy set or if you're trying to just look thinner, let's go with dark colors as opposed to light colors. Dark is always more slimming. Make sure the stuff isn't too tight on you. If you're bursting out of your clothes, that's going to make you look more heavy set than if you are a little bit looser fit and it's going to look thinner on you, okay? Another thing to think about would be sleeve length. If you go with sleeveless, it's going to make your arms look heavier, bigger. Maybe for some guys that might be a good thing because they're trying to show off the muscles kind of thing. But if you are a girl and you have a little bit thicker arms, you might not want to do the tank top, strapless, spaghetti strap kind of thing. Get some sleeves going over those arms and it's going to look better. And ultimately, long sleeves tend to look the best in pictures for a lot of reasons. It doesn't draw attention to the skin. Instead, it's about the skin, about the face, which is what your portrait's about. Of course, if we're shooting pictures outside in July, it's going to be hot, and I totally understand how you want to be cooler. So just keep it in mind, vary up your sleeve lengths. With girls especially, Don't bring non-stop spaghetti strap. You know, do some things with some sleeves, and also maybe have a jacket. You know, maybe you do a sleeve strapless or a tank top style, but you wear a jacket or a sweater, something like that. So that would all be good options for you. Another thing to think about are the shoes, okay? Not always do the shoes show, but sometimes they do. So if like you're sitting on the ground and you're hugging your knees, or you're sitting in some way and your shoes show, make sure they match, all right, that they go with the outfit. We can also do barefoot, but the thing is if you're going to go barefoot, make sure your feet are like clean and your toenails are done or whatever, so that it looks good. Another thing that happens with barefoot in the summer is if a kid doesn't go barefoot very often, and then all of a sudden they go barefoot for the pictures, they have really super white feet, so that doesn't always look the best either. So you might think about the tanning process a little bit there. Okay, another thing to talk about is the tanning thing, all right? If you're going to have pictures that you want to have a nice tan look about you, be careful about doing that. If you get sunburned the day before your shoot, getting the red out is practically impossible. Or if what I have to do is a lot of Photoshop work, it's going to cost you more if you get all sunburned. Peeling is, of course, terrible. That's terrible to get out in a camera. And then the tan straps. Girls, for your swimming suit, before you get your senior pictures taken, you know, watch those tan lines. If you've got a halter strapped bikini top, it's going to show when you wear normal cut things. So really watch for that and be aware of that. I can help tan lines in the computer, but the thing is it's probably going to cost you a little extra. So just be prepared and don't over tan or over sunburn or that type of thing. So those are all good options there. Another thing I wanted to talk about is actual preparation of the clothes, okay? I've had kids show up where they bring all their clothes and they dump them in a duffel bag and they're pulling them out and then putting them on. And we're talking wrinkles everywhere. Not good. If you want me to try to fix that in the computer, it's going to cost you a lot of extra money, because that is very time consuming to try to take wrinkles out of a shirt when all you needed to do was iron it ahead of time, hang it up on a hanger, and bring it to the photo shoot that way. Very important to do that, okay? You want to hang your clothes, make sure, like I said, the tags are off, make sure they've been ironed. This is a professional photo shoot. You're spending money to come to me to get your senior pictures taken. It's very important that you prepare as though it was a professional shoot like you see on TV. You know, the TV shoots, they have hair and makeup and wardrobe, all those things that make for a great looking picture. I mean, those models look great because they've had somebody that pressed their clothes, somebody that put their makeup on, somebody that did their hair. All those things are important, and it's up to you to come to me that way. I don't have a professional makeup artist or a hairstylist here. I can help you with a few things, but you need to come prepared with that, okay? One of the biggest things I can tell you about for girls, number one, I would have to say this is your number one thing, girls, so pay attention, is whatever type of top you wear, make sure you have the right bra for it. If it's a strapless top, make sure you wear a strapless bra. If it's something that's got little spaghetti straps or thin tank straps, wear a strapless bra. Don't try to make a regular bra with straps work. It's not going to work. Even if you tuck the straps in, you get bumps and bulges that look terrible. Don't have that happen to you. Go buy yourself a $10 strapless bra and work with it for the photo shoot. I can't recommend that enough, okay? That's a biggie. Another thing for guys and girls, depending on what color of shorts you have or skirts or whatever, make sure you have the right color underwear on. Especially girls like to show up with like cute little white skirts or shorts. Not the time to wear your purple panties with pink polka dots, okay? It's going to show, not look cool. So just be aware of that. Make sure that you've got the right color underwear on for the outfits that you're going to have, okay? Another thing you need to talk over with mom and dad and then let me know about is piercings and tattoos, okay? Some people are perfectly cool and want to show off their tattoos. Maybe they got some big thing on the arm and they want to show it, or across their back or something. Cool, I'm fine with taking those photos. That's not a problem. It's just that you need to let me know if like mom and dad aren't wanting that to show in the picture. Just talk about it ahead of time. Same with piercings. If you've got a lip pierce or nose pierce and they aren't supposed to be in the picture, make sure you take care of that ahead of time so that I'm not getting in trouble shooting pictures with the nose piercing or not, okay? So just talk about that up front. The other thing that is a really, really big important thing to remember too is glasses. If you wear glasses and you want to have your pictures taken with the glasses on, we need to get the lenses taken out. That is your number one best way to get good pictures. If you take the lenses out of the glasses, either yourself or have like an optometrist do it for the day of the shoot, we don't have to worry about glasses glare. Very important, because that glasses glare really can ruin a lot of photos, and sometimes you can take it out in the computer and you can get it done so that it looks right, and sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it and it's ruined a great shot. So either have the lenses removed, or also you can have a optometrist just loan you a pair that either is exactly the same or very similar, and you can use like a lensless pair to wear for the photo shoot. So think twice before showing up with glasses with lenses in it. Could be a real big problem on the end of the shoot, okay? The other thing is braces. Kids want to know about braces, of course. You can have braces removed in photos, but it does get rather pricey. So the idea here is you know, if you can plan ahead and, you know, we wait to the time when you get your braces off, of course that's going to be the best bet. If it happens to be that you just aren't going to get braces off in time to get your shoot done, call me, talk to me, let's work through a plan on how we can do that and when you're going to be able to have those braces removed in the pictures, and you know, what's it going to cost and that sort of thing. So just be aware of that. One last thing I kind of wanted to touch base on is that it doesn't really matter what time of year you're getting your pictures taken, whether it's early summer or midsummer or fall. You can wear a variety of clothes for the picture and have it represent more than just the summer season, for instance. Especially when we go inside to the inside pictures. Excuse me. When you go inside for your pictures, you know, feel free to wear the, you know, long sleeve jacket, the whole works if you want something that would be in a sense more wintry looking, because there's no reason why you can't have, especially on a hot July day, inside and the air conditioning, something that looks more like fallish or whatever. So you can get a variety of looks that way just by, you know, changing up what you decide to wear for your outfits. Well, hopefully I've given you lots of good tips on what to wear, what not to wear, and how to prepare for your photo shoot. I want us to have a great time here at Risney Photo and Design, and I wanted to make sure that you got lots of good information. If I actually overloaded you with information and you'd rather read about this, you can go out to my Facebook page at facebook.com/Risney Photo and actually go to the Info tab, and I've tried to consolidate this information so you could just read about it and refer back to it. So just remember, if you take the time to prepare, the results will be great here at Risney Photo and Design, where fun happens in a flash.